Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, the Illblurmatic.
Welcome back to Illblurmatic, and today's episode review is on What If. Let's talk about it. Episode 4. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? Let's get right into this review. So this episode starts off with Doctor Strange, known as Vincent Stephen, pretty much taking Christine out on a date, pretty much, and eventually something happens. So let's get right to it. So we see him all dressed up, celebrating his medical achievements, and we see Christine wanting to celebrate with him. And with this episode, we see them having a car ride, which I thought was really cool, and them discussing things, and she wanted to be there for his medical achievement and just wanted to celebrate with him. I mean, gosh. And what happens is a car accident takes place. He dodges the one car accident, then another car bumps, and then instantly the car flips over into like another part of an actual overpass, what it looks like. And I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. One thing I also have to notice is literally they use the actors that played in Doctor Strange. So I'm like, props to Disney and Marvel for literally just saying, you know what, we're going to use the actors. They've been doing that lately. I noticed that with Chadwick, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. They used him as T'Challa. And, you know what I'm saying? So I'm liking that Marvel, like when they did this What If series, there's most of the characters, not everyone, most of them are playing their roles again. So let's get right back into the actual review. So pretty much we see him, calling Christine's name in the car, and he knows that she's dead. Like, it's kind of disappointing. You really have feelings for someone and you lose her. And we see Doctor Strange pretty much, or I should say Stephen, at her funeral with other people that seem like probably her family or friends of her, and him pretty much like literally disappointed in himself. You know what I'm saying? The grief, the trauma, losing someone that you really love. And we see him later kind of looking kind of sad still, but eventually learning the mystic arts. Okay? Yes, Doctor Strange learning the mystic arts. So we're getting to his origin, okay? Without Christine kind of being there this time. This is the canon. This is why they call it a Marvel canon series, baby. And the thing is, we see him learning the mystic arts. We also see Wong kind of being the person that's watching over the eye of Amagata. I hope I'm saying it right. Forgive me. I butchered the eye's name. I'm just going to call it the wisdom eye. That's the mystic eye that you see around Doctor Strange's cape and also around his neck. And literally we see him learning how to use the eye, like him eating an apple and like reversing it, like going back in time. You know what I'm saying? Like the apple's been eaten. It's back a whole apple. I said, boy, Doctor Strange out here like, look, I'm going to get bae back. I'm going to get my bae back. Okay. Okay. But now here's when things get a little crazier. So each time when Doctor Strange, also known as Stephen, before that, we see him literally like, the Ancient One, he's losing people. You know what I'm saying? Let me just talk about that. He loses the Ancient One. Like I said, he lost Christine. And now he's on a path of trying to save the love of his life. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right to this. Literally, there are different scenarios. And I like that they went with this episode with the different scenarios. If Christine did this, if he did this with Christine, if he did that with Christine. Like, we have one situation where him and Christine are at a pizza shop. She's gunned down. She gets killed. We see one where they've made it to the event and she somehow is not feeling well, so she dies in that universe. We see another version of her pretty much where she's driving He's not driving at all to the event. She doesn't make it. They take another route. And literally, car accident. You know what I'm saying? So there are different scenarios. Sometimes it was mostly the car accident. Sometimes it was a different scenario. So I was like, this is very interesting how they did this episode, because it could have been different. It was different so far. I do like the differences. Like, they had the different scenarios. I was like, oh, we need different scenarios for this. So I like that they played around with it. I was like, okay, yeah, please don't give us the same scenario over and over again. Sometimes it was, but then sometimes they even had one where Doctor Strange didn't even go get her at all. He celebrated at home, and pretty much where she lived at, it caught on fire. So pretty much the Ancient One was saying, yo, you thinking that you can bring her back? No matter what you do, it's meant to happen. Like, this is destiny. You cannot change destiny. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. And that's what the Ancient One was trying to let Doctor Strange know. Like, no matter how much you care about her, it's meant to happen. Like, it's meant for you to go this route alone, not with someone that you're truly in love with. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that aspect of it. I was like, cool, look, this is very interesting. Also, we see Doctor Strange kind of taking it to the extremes. His obsession with Christine. Like, we see him and her together, and she's wearing his shirt, and he's become obsessed. Even he's gone to the depths of kind of leaving Wong behind. You know, Wong, he left his right-hand man behind to go find this other place to see about this type of magic that could bring her back. Literally, like, his obsession with Christine is a bit crazy, but I think we all had moments where we really love someone and we're like, we just don't want to let go, okay? And the thing is, we see pretty much Doctor Strange come across this new Marvel character, and literally, he's like, where's this place, this city, that I can kind of, get the information that I need to bring this lady back into my life, right? So this, I guess he's some type of wizard or shaman. I don't know what this character is. I'm guessing, okay? So I'm going to guess to my best ability. But he tells him, say, hey, look no further. And pretty much Doctor Strange makes it to this, like, city, and pretty much he sees a symbol, and he's like, has something that he throws at it, and literally the symbol opens up, and literally there is a world under it. Doctor Strange gets busy, okay? Doctor Strange pretty much is like, look, I'm gonna try to get all these different animals and species. He even gets his cape, the dark cape, instead of his regular Doctor Strange cape, which I thought was really interesting. He absorbs all these different beings. The first one was a freaking elf. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bruh, an elf? This is what we're going with, you know what I'm saying? He absorbs like a raven, all these different things, and he's like, all these creatures have like darkness within them, you know what I'm saying? So now he's a darker Doctor Strange. And we also see another version of the Ancient One. So the Ancient One, like, yo, yeah, I'm dead, but I'm here to warn you, like, this, like, I split you up. Before, they had a falling out, him and the Ancient One, they duked it out before he got here, I forgot to mention. And literally the Ancient One, like, yo, I split you up. So the Doctor Strange that we saw was the darker nature of Doctor Strange. The good Doctor Strange nature was with Wong, which I thought was really interesting with this episode. And also we see them duke it out. Oh gosh, that battle was epic, yo. I was like, man, Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange, they throwing hands with magic. I was like, this is what I wanted. And we see them go at it. And then there's a moment where you're kind of like, uh-oh. And I like that we see, like, the element of the good Doctor Strange with Wong. And he's telling Wong, he said, hey, look, man, I need your best type of mystic magic so I could protect myself against the darker Doctor Strange that defeated Dormammu, Doctor Strange Supreme, excuse me, okay? Let me just make sure I say that right, okay? And pretty much we see Wong have an interaction with them, and pretty much he gets set down there to where the evil Doctor Strange is. So it's a battle between good versus evil. We have the good Doctor Strange and the evil Doctor Strange, and we see them go at it together, using their magic against one another and stuff like that. But then there's definitely the one, right? So I love how Doctor Strange has illusion magic too. We see a scene where he pretends to be Christine, and like good Doctor Strange, like, nah, bruh, you ain't fooling me, bruh. You not fooling me, bruh. And I'm like, he's right. You're not fooling him, right? So pretty much we see that he figures out that Doctor Strange is that illusion of Christine. I gotta give the dark Doctor Strange some props for like using that illusion, because he thought the good Doctor Strange was going like, probably feel some type of way. Nah, not this time, bruh. Not this time. You know what I'm saying? So literally, we see them duke it out. Eventually, the dark Doctor Strange consumes his other half. You know what I'm saying? Because like, look at it. Humans have the good and the bad in them. So duality, you can't live without just having the good. You have to have balance. And eventually, the dark Doctor Strange becomes obsessed with Christine so much. And, I was just like, oh my God, he looked so awful. He looked hideous. It was all the monsters that were inside of him that he absorbed when he was down there messing with that dark magic, okay? And he looked awful. Even she was terrified of him. I was like, man, love your life terrified of you? That's scary, okay? And eventually, she fades away. So I think this episode shows you how obsessed sometimes we become when we love someone, even though we don't want to let go, even if they die. You know what I'm saying? It can be very scary because some people go to the extremes. Also, we saw in this episode how he dealt with it. He couldn't let her go. He loved her, okay? And I gotta say, I love that they brought back the actress for Wong, his love interest, also the guy that plays Doctor Strange. So I'm glad that they kept that. And I just think this episode was dark. It got dark. You know what I'm saying? It showed you that sometimes things happen to us for a reason, and we just want to have it go back to when it wasn't like that. And it showed all the different scenarios. If he could have tried to save her, and no matter how much he tried to save her, he couldn't save her. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this episode was really well thought of for What If, and I'm glad that this season is going to be 17 episodes, baby. Woo! Wait! I was like, yes! I said, Marvel, y'all didn't let me down with this What If canon. Also, I forgot to mention, there was one scene I forgot to mention where Doctor Strange, the evil Doctor Strange, like, yo, bro, help me out. Watcher like, nah, bro, that's not my duty. I don't interfere. I'm just watching. That's why I'm called the Watcher. Okay? But this is my review audit. Have you seen the latest What If episode with Doctor Strange? If not, go check it out. And if you're interested in checking it out, go check it out, because like I said, Marvel amazed me with this show. Each episode, it gets better. Okay, like I am looking forward to the next episode. Until next time, guys, your boy Ill Blurmatic. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. And if you're not subbing, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Until next time, guys, have a great day, and I'm out.